It is now. All right, are we okay? Ready to go? Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Benina stand at the Festival of Quilts, the NEC. I'm Janice Gunner. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of ruler work to start off with, just doing some dividing lines on this piece of fabric, quilt sandwich that I've prepared here. This is what I've done earlier, which is a sample of lots of the quilting designs that I like to do on my quilts, or my machine quilting miscellany, as I call it. Right, okay, we've got the foot on, and we've got the ruler, and I'm going to put it that way so I don't stab myself with a point. You need to position your ruler so that when you're doing your line of stitch, the edge of this foot lines up with the ruler. So you're about 1/4 of an inch away when you start. So I'm going to start with a lock stitch, a couple of stitches down on the foot pedal. Come on you go. There we go. And bring the thread up to the top. There we go, and away we go. Now, the thing to remember with the rulers is to stop and move it before you actually need to get to the next area that you need to be in. Just guiding it through. Oops, went too fast. And I got to the end, and I'll just lift the needle out of the fabric and bring the fabric up. Oh, it's a bit tight. And there we go. So there's my first line of stitch. And I'll just do another one. They're great fun, these rulers. They're worth investing in. Always remember to bring the bottom thread up to the top, otherwise you get a bird's nest. Okay. And I like to hold on to the ends of my threads as I start, and I'm just, because this is a sample, I'm just going to go straight into the stitching. This was a piece of work I'll be doing the lock stitch, just start and stop. I'm in PSL1. Yeah. That's my preferred mode. That's the mode that I use at home. I've got one of these machines at home. I use the BSR3, which is the tacking or the basting stitch, if I'm layering up. But I've used 505 spray on these today. It's because I've had to sit around in a bag for a few days. It's very tight. And then I'll just turn it the other way and do my lines. Do you want to pass this round, everybody, and have a look at what I've done? I've actually written on each section the thread that I've used, and the tension, and the speed, all that kind of thing, just to give you an idea of how you can change things for different threads. Although most of the threads that I've used on there, I've left at the same kind of numbers. Helps if you pull the right end of thread, don't pull it undone. Feel free to ask me any questions while I'm doing this. I'm just concentrating a bit because I want to make sure that I keep my lines straight. It's very tight. Something like that. Right, last line, and then I'll get on to some free motion stuff. It's what you're here for, really. This is a good way to test out any quilting designs before you start working on a main piece. Actually, I always advise my students, as I do it myself, to do some practice work before you go into a main piece of work. What's going on? I pulled the wrong end again. Don't believe it. I need a banana lady. Can somebody holler for a banana lady for me? I need to change this foot. Aggie. No, Aggie's busy. I just need somebody to give me a different foot. I need an open-toed free motion foot. 24, 29, something like that. Okay, right, so we've got our divisions in, and we can put the ruler away, and I'm just waiting for that other foot to arrive, because I don't want to work with this one. It's got a big shoulder around it. Do you see? If I take it off, and if you just pass it around and let me have it back, you can see how what I mean about having the edge to run along the ruler. Oh, lovely, thank you. That's the right one, yeah. Right, and this is the foot I'm now going to put on, which is number 24. I like to be able to see where I'm going when I'm quilting, okay? You'll see? It's got an open front, okay? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They've been made so that they're interchangeable. You can use the number 9 foot on this machine as well. Right, okay, so we start in the middle. What have I got in the middle on that one? Scribble quilting, okay, which is very simple. Unlike vermicelli, this one you're allowed to cross the lines. And through, and you can alter the number of stitches per inch, or stitch length, if you like to call it stitch length. At the moment I've got it set on 12, which means that the smaller stitch, when you're going around a circular shape, means that you don't get that eyelashing on the bottom. Yeah, okay. So basically I'm just guiding the machine nice and smoothly, but you can see that it's stitching much faster than a normal sewing machine. And it is just a quilting machine. You can't do anything else on it. Okay? And again, remember to stop every so often and reposition your hands. What's nice about this machine is, obviously it's a lot quicker, I've got five quilts within the categories in the show that I quilted on my Q20 with one arm in a plaster cast. Yes, believe it or not. Yeah. I used this hand to guide it, and this was the hand that had the plaster cast on it. So you can just rest it on there like that. So one arm quilting, there you go. You still have to steer it, but it's very simple. It's very easy to do it, and it flows very nicely. Do you see? You get a really nice. That's my foot. I took my foot off the foot pedal. And the other thing that's nice about this machine is I've got it in the same table as this at home. Is it does this? It goes up, goes down, it goes up. So you can stand up and work with it as well, and you can feed something into the machine, which means that you can actually, when you put your foot on the foot pedal, it will keep going. You don't have to keep taking it off. Okay. And I've got a nice step stool thing under here as well, because I'm only 4'11". All right. I've got my foot pedal raised up from the ground so that I can reach. Okay. So this is scribble quilting or looping the loop. Nice simple technique to start off on, particularly if you're new to machine quilting. And you can vary it and play around. Also, the sound's suddenly gone very loud. You can hear me now, yeah? There we go. It's practice. It's not difficult. Machine quilting is practice. The more you practice, the better you get. Okay? Yeah. No fear. Yeah, no, that's right. You know what really helps, don't you? Glass of wine before you start. Oh yeah, definitely. Not in the early hours of the morning, obviously. Right, okay, so there's the bit of scribble quilting that I've done in there. It needs fiddling about with the tension a little bit. It's a little bit on the tight side, but never mind, we'll leave it. I'm not going to play with their machine. What should we do now? Any requests? What have we got here? You want some bubble? This is a signature technique of mine, okay? So we'll do some bubbles. And sometimes you have to go over a line. So this one is a little bit more technical. You see, and you have to leave a little gap to get through. And change direction as well, so they don't all look as though they're going the same way. Just don't ask me to do feathers. I'm not a feathers lady. There we go. Okay, so that's single bubbles. This is looping the loop thing that you can do, where you do like a double loop. So I'll do a bit of that in the same space. So there's my one loop, and there's my second loop. Okay, and I'm just following it round. 1 and 2. So I go a little bit slower, just to make sure that I'm in the right space. Nobody's asked me yet how long it took me to quilt this. How long did it take me to? About an hour and a half, 2 hours. actually, and that was stopping and starting and doing the writing as well. Okay, all right. You can do great big loops around it if you want to, so that you've got a kind of off-center shape to make it a little bit more interesting. That's what I happen to use for this piece of work, because the sew fine was a reasonably close match. So it was what I had at home. It's what I had at home at the time. I've used lots of different threads on the top, but they've all got the same thread on the bobbin. Okay? Yeah, it just makes it easier, really, in the long run. Some of the threads. Hang on a minute. I think I'm a bit too close to this mic. Some of the are thicker, as you can see. Some of them are finer. I don't have any affiliation with any particular kind of thread company. I use what's right for my quilt or my piece of work. Can you hear me, or have I got all quiet again? Is that better? I feel like I'm spitting into it. Is that better? Better? Yeah? Is that better? Yeah, okay. Come on. Okay, I've done a few sort of exaggerated circles on that one. Let's move into a different area. And the other thing that you need to remember when you're machine quilting is to quilt in different directions as you work. Don't do all of the work in one direction. Otherwise you'll end up with a lot more tension in that area. It draws in more, so I spread around the quilt. So I'm going to go from here now up to here. So I turn it round. Want to have a look at this one on this side? There we go. I'm going to start in the middle of this one because I'm going to do spirals, and spirals you need to start in the middle rather than on the corner. Okay? Stuff that up. Oh. Okay, now with spirals, there's two ways of doing it. You either start in the middle and work your way out and do them as pairs, but then you've got lots of ends to cut off. But if you start on the outside edge and work your way in, but leave yourself a pathway to get out, you can do it continually. Okay? So we're going to start on the outside edge. Oops. Driver error, too fast. Take it slowly, don't go too fast, because you want a reasonably even spiral. And they don't all have to be the same size. See, this one's a little bit smaller than the others. Not quite so tight. There we go. Okay, how are we doing for time? Right. Let's move across. It's all right. Yeah, it's bearing up under the strain, as they say. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, I see you later. You've emailed me. Okay. Thanks, Junko. Bye. Which one? This one? Yep. No, I don't normally use gloves. I used to, and occasionally I might put a pair of gardening gloves on that have got little bobbles on them, but I don't buy anything specific. Sometimes I might use, you know that non-slip matting that you can buy, that you get from IKEA? Sometimes a little square of that is quite good if you've got a fabric that's being a bit awkward. Okay? Right. It's non-slip matting. No, I've got exactly the same machine as this in exactly the same table. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a quilt in the modern quilt category, which is 150 centimetres square, and that was all quilted on this, with with the looping the loop, actually, the bubbles, but much bigger than this. Okay. It's here in the modern quilt category, yeah, which is down the other end of Hall 9. Right. Okay. Now the zigzag. Now, if you watch carefully, I'm doing a couple of stitches at the point either end as I get there. If you don't do that, it jumps. You get a line going across. Okay. Watch. I come down. You have to pause. All right, and do another sort of stitch on the spot. Yeah. I did this technique, this particular technique that I'm doing at the moment, which I call zigzags, or zigzag grid. If you look at it, it almost reads out Mew Mew, which is what the cat does. Okay, on an area of plain fabric that I had on a quilt, because I wanted to do some quilting on there, but I wanted it to look a bit different. And it was just a narrow section, but it's just something different. Instead of all these curvy lines, it's something a bit straighter, really. It's not really straight, and it's really just working in rows. And you can vary the length of the zigzag. You've just got to stop in the right place to do your next, because you've got to change direction. Okay, so you either stop at the bottom or the top, one way or the other. There, and right, I'm going to come down to the bottom now and start going across in the other direction. So I'm just doing this by eye. There's nothing marked on the quilt, and that's what I like in a way about free machine quilting, is you can do your own thing with it. Put your own signature on it, so to speak. But there we go. Nearly there. I mean, one of the things that they talk about in a lot of the long arm quilting circles these days is muscle memory. Remembering and remembering and remembering which way you did it, and your muscles eventually, when you decide which design you want to do, your muscles will decide which way your arm needs to move. There we are. Okay. It's very modern looking, isn't it? Yeah. It makes a change from doing all the curvy shapes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Thank you. You could, because it would make it really interesting, wouldn't it? Because you're implying a much more geometric design over something that's got lots of curves, and vice versa, where I've got something that is particularly uniform or straight. I quite often will quilt a curvy design on it to break to break it up and make it more interesting as well. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hello. Are we done?